hello, gamer family. It has been 30 minutes because I had to run an errand. I hear noises. Dogs are being disruptive. Dogs, am I right or am I right? I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong. So am I right or am I right? Can I chocobo? I can chocobo because I am right. Am I right or am I righter? I am not left. I am normally right. Got him. For a second, I thought Byron was Torgal, and I was like, what the frick? Because Red 13 in Rebirth does ride a chocobo, right? Right? I'm remembering that correctly, right? That's really funny, too, I believe. I'm positive.
I'll take it from here.
He'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem. My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
Alrighty. First combat of the video, which means it's going to be the best combat of the video, because nothing will go wrong yet. Oh! Ooh, that wasn't what I want. That wasn't as cool as I was hoping. That's always nice, though. Oh. There's more. I'm going to let them get a little bit closer. Oh, they're curing. Never mind. I don't need to let them get closer. Let's just kill. Oh, man. Dead enemies makes my heart go warm. Although I think your heart is always warm if you're a human being, because you're warm-blooded. Wait. We're warm-blooded. What? I'm confused! Humans are warm-blooded. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I might be looking so stupid on the internet. Oh, I hate looking stupid on the internet. Oh, there's actually chocobos in the pot. Yeah, you may be wondering, what are you doing? I was getting the item. And I just struck a chocobo with lightning. You know, My uncle could have probably handled that enemy, but I'm over here. Yeah, I love it when I use an AoE on one enemy. I'm really playing, like, really good. I mean, I haven't gotten hit, so I'm not playing bad, right? Technically. Yeah. What the hell? We're 5 minutes in? Cray cray. Cray. Cray.
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Oh, I love him.
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
We're wearing so much.
Lubo.
And
Well,
please,
apparently, I don't see
feel
any.
free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Lostelan. Tu Isakelis.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold.
Rare Clive Rosfield smile.
Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
I know of one quest
Come
here,
on, Uncle. Let's go.
but I don't think it is until the third act. I actually thought it was a part of that, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's later, I think. Please, please. Ah! Ah!
Perhaps Forge Master Luber's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luber's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalamil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Yeah, let's hope so. I was hoping to get the Titan next video, but I don't...
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle.
I don't
I better get to
know. I don't know. One side quest wouldn't have thrown me off of that goal too much. Two side quests is a little killer to my goal.
Everything I've worked for, all those years of toil, every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
it. You all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalamil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place. I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
I know exactly where that one is. We'll do it first because it'll take us closer to where we need to go for the other one. Actually, the other one's just talking, and there's probably never a part of it, so we'll actually do it first. Come to think of it. Oh, down over here. I thought I just passed it. I didn't just pass it. It's right here.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
Alrighty, and there's another one. Oh, where?
Just like they
Where? Once I go out of it, it'll actually show the exact location, I believe.
Hey, handsome.
I don't think I'm gonna go out of range, actually, come to think of it. I think it's over here somewhere.
They've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
Yeah, right here.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
It's not gonna have me. I mean, the quest's not done.
Sweet incense.
But even now, it's just not gonna. Oh, it's not gonna be warp. No warpy warp for me.
The most fragrant herbs and
None at all. That's such a bummer. See, the warping is what makes this game so nice. Be able to warp back to the quest giver. Best feature.
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalamil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalamil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favorite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Complete opposite direction. Complete opposite direction! But it shouldn't be too bad to complete. I actually remember this one. I actually remember both of these quests. I remember exactly where the other one is. And I actually did remember having to go up here for a side quest, and that's obviously this one. I know later on I'm going to have to go real up north, but that's later, not just later. Ah, the blue sky. I love the blue sky. Sometimes you just wake up, see a blue sky, and you don't appreciate it enough.
Straight home now.
I think there's a... See, this is an actual side quest, though. This one doesn't feel like a waste, because there's actually steps.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor,
There are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash. Are there any materials unique to Dalamil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use. But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalamil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalamil to get at her mineral deposits. And, if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me, but...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly. So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the
Alrighty.
furnace?
I was not paying a lick of attention. Where are we going? Oh, kaboom! We get both of them. That simple. Warp here. The chocobo through. That seems like the fastest way, right? Right. Definitely right. I'm always right. Again, we've had this discussion. How I am always right, and I'm never, ever, never wrong. Right? Right. Right. Alrighty. It's gonna be hard to remember to not just warp back to the person. This one's close enough. I don't want to deal with getting the chocobo out.
I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Alrighty. And the first one is right over here, right? Yeah.
Drake's Fang should
Easy.
be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
And ultimately, this side quest is still kind of end up boring, because it is still kind of just talk to a bunch of people, collect. At least it's different. Oh, wow. Hey, look, it's the other quest right there.
One rock looks a lot like another.
Well, and let's
Hopefully
not
this
do
is
it.
what Seven needs.
Come on, girl. The gate's open now. We can press on.
And the other quest
tell me you
is
put
far.
down roots.
It may actually not have been
Let's
far
go.
enough to justify Ambrosia, but I'm still using Ambrosia because why not? Why not? Not like it's that much of a pain. Wait, that's not it. That's not it. See, it is actually far enough away to justify it. Does that have to go all the way over here? And there should be a waystone. While I'm on Ambrosia, I'm gonna quickly go activate a waste. I'm gonna go up here and activate the waystone, just while I'm on Ambrosia, so I can just warp to that later. Does that be nice? Our first S-ranked hunts board will actually spawn. What? Will actually spawn right in the middle over here, and I'm probably going to end up accidentally triggering and going to a side quest.
Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
That's a happy dog.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Yeah, actually, I'm not. I'm actually staying right there. Watch the... Oh, God. Watch the hunt sport guy actually already be there. Because he's an S rank. Okay, he's not. He's right here. Right where I'm at now. Yeah, and my first time encountering him, I was going to a thing right over there, and I was like, S! But for an S rank, he was actually really easy. But I also think story focus just nerfed the living Fligamorp out of him, and he's probably going to slice me in so many pieces that I will not be in one piece. So technically he can slice me just once and that would still fulfill the statement, but he'll slice me up more than that probably. And my favorite fire enemies I can use fire attacks on and still damage, because this game does not have elemental
explains the heat
type. That's a lot of bombs. What's the way I can get most? See, all my attacks that'd be good at like getting this many enemies I don't have right now. Things like tornado and heat wave I don't have, and it's just like, okay. Lightning go burr. Actually, lightning doesn't go burr. It's not ice type. Lightning goes technically. Well, actually, lightning doesn't go. Thunder goes. So, checkmate. I see an item. I want to click the item. I want to go get the item. Item first. And then, get over here and Scarlet Cyclone, kill him. Boom. Done.
Out of the frying pan.
Never mind, not done. Come on, I hope. Okay, at least one was close enough to actually get hit. Oh, that's a stronger one. Not stronger enough to have like his own health bar though, so. Weakling. Oh, piss. I'm the weakling. I took damage, and that, I mean, taking damage makes me weak. Any living creature that takes damage is weak, dude, weak. That includes me, I guess. So, my health is going up. Is that because of my limit, or is it Torgal? I know Torgal, like, has the ability to heal. So I guess it's probably just Torgal, but if it isn't, cool. I actually don't know. Nice. I mollywopped it, and now I just have you. Oh, now it's dead. We're gonna turn in both of these side quests before I end the video, just because I might as well, so the next video could be a clean start into Kupka land. No.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Ooh, that's actually a good question, though. Should I actually? Because most likely because Kupka fight will take ages.
There he is.
So actually, no, we are gonna end the video here. Actually, gamer family. Yeah. Yeah, you're not gonna get to see the resolution of the side quests, and sorry, but we live in a society, as I've said so many times by now. You know it. I know it. Society.